Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal, and we are back again with the latest transfer updates and transfer news. First up, as always, thank you for clicking on this video. There are literally billions of videos on YouTube you could click on, but you decided to click on this one, so I really appreciate it. The other thing I want you to do for me is to smash the like button and to subscribe if you're new on the road to 9,000 subscribers. So help me get there. So thank you for being here again. Today we're going to be speaking about James Maddison. Obviously, this is the guy that we really wanted at Arsenal, or at least for me, this is the guy I really wanted at Arsenal. If James Maddison signs for Arsenal, this would be a dream signing. Like I think 1 year ago during lockdown, I did a video talking about the dream signings I would want from every single club. Obviously, I mentioned De Bruyne from City. I think I mentioned Bruno Fernandes from United. I think I mentioned Callum Wilson from Newcastle or something, and James Maddison from Leicester. The kind of impact this guy would have for us would be insane. We literally haven't had this kind of player for years. Look at De Bruyne at City. Look at Fernandes at United. Look at all those creative players in all those teams. We lack this kind of player, and this is one reason we struggled a lot for goals last season. Maddison, in terms of creativity, in terms of bringing you goals from midfield, in terms of very good set pieces, another thing we need, very good free kicks, very good corner kick taker. He can drive with the ball forward, just like the likes of Grealish and those kind of players. That is a thing we need at Arsenal. But the question is, will Arsenal pay 68 million, 70 million for him? I really doubt. So the news that is emerging today is that Arsenal are actually willing to swap both Niles and Reiss Nelson for James Maddison. So the first question I have for you guys, make sure you comment down below, is would you be willing to swap both of those players or even one of them for James Maddison, or do you actually just prefer 70 million? Let's give them the 70 million or 60 million, whatever they want, and let's get him, and let's not give any of any of our players out. Or are you actually of the idea of giving out the likes of Reiss Nelson? Are you of the idea of giving him out forever, not on a loan deal? Remember, if it's a swap deal, Nelson is not out on loan, Niles is not out on loan. They'll actually leave for good. So would you be willing to do that, or do you want to give the likes of Nelson a better chance at Arsenal? Or do you really just want to pay that money? So for me personally, first up, I don't know if they're going to accept it anyway, because I don't think they're really in need of a player like Niles who can play as a right back and central midfielder. Leicester have just signed a couple of midfielders. They have Ndidi, they have Tillemans, they still have the likes of I think his name is Pratt or something. Yeah, Pratt from Belgium. At right back, they have the likes of Castagne, they have the likes of Pereira. So those are those positions they really lack. Those are positions they actually have a lot of talent in. So will they really be wanting those players at all? I don't think so. But listen, you never know. They might actually agree. You never know what they want. You might actually think they don't want them, but they're actually of the idea of getting those kind of players. So for me, listen, last season, I would have sold Niles. Last season, I was actually on the keep Bellerin and sell Niles train. Obviously, last season it didn't work out for Bellerin, and now I'm on the train of sell both of them. So for me, I'd really be willing to give out Niles on a permanent basis. I think he's been here for almost 5 years. I don't think I can count more than 5 games he's really stood out for me. I can say the City games last season in the FA Cup, he really helped us. The Chelsea final, he really helped us. I can say the games against Liverpool the last couple of seasons, especially the penalty kicks and stuff, he's really helped us. But for someone like Saka, I can definitely mention for you at least 10 games has really impressed me. Smith Rowe the same. I can mention Martinelli at least 5 games has really impressed me. But the likes of Niles, I don't think I can mention for you 5 to 10 games has really impressed me. And so that is why I'd actually be 100% willing to get rid of him. I also remember that game back in the 3 seasons ago where he fouled Maddison and picked up a red card. Those are the kind of things I remember about Niles, and that's not the kind of thing you'd want to remember about a player you expect a lot from. So for me, Niles, I'd definitely be willing to, if they say, let's say, 45 million plus Maitland Niles, I'd 100% do that. 100% do that. For Reiss Nelson now, I'm always 50-50 with Nelson. Some say he's not been given a chance. Some say he's been here for too long and he's really never taken any chance he's been given, which could be true. But I really do feel like he's never been given a run of games. That is actually very true. But can he really, that position? Next season we have Saka, we have Pepe, we have Smith Rowe. If we sign a number 10, Smith Rowe will be needed maybe on the left side some games. Aubameyang is still in the team. He's been playing on the left side. Martinelli is still in the team. So we still have like 5 players who can play in those positions, and his time will still be limited. We are not in the Europa League where he can get some minutes. Maybe in the Carabao Cup, but the Carabao Cup, you never know. Unless you have a good run in the Carabao Cup and FA Cup games and you end up playing like 10 games, that could be the only way. But if you get eliminated in the first round, let's say in the Carabao Cup, that's it. You remember last season we signed Matt Ryan. We signed Matt Ryan expecting him to play in the FA Cup, and then in the first game we got eliminated by Southampton, and here he was sitting on the bench, and he only played 2 other games in the Premier League, I think against Aston Villa and Newcastle. So you have to be you have to be like approaching it in terms of just hoping that you actually stay in those competitions. So for me, Nelson, if let's say they down that to 38 million plus Nelson and Niles, again, I would 100% do it. I'm sorry. I know that I have a lot of people who like Nelson. A lot of people expect a lot from him. But for me, I don't know. I think Maddison, we really need him that much. I think Maddison would make that much of a difference that I wouldn't really care who we give out. So let me know. I hope you've commented about which one you do, whether you'd sell them, whether you want to buy Maddison with the cash, just give them the cash without giving them any players, or would you want to swap and give them less cash? And the other question is, are there any other players you'd like to swap with them at Arsenal? Would you, for example, give away Chambers? Would you give away Rob Holding? Would you give away, I don't know if they'd want someone like Willian, obviously you'd say yes. Would you give away someone like an El Neni? I think we have literally like 5 to 10 players, each one you'd say yes to, that we'd actually give them out. So that is kind of a downer. That means we have a lot of poor players at Arsenal. But for me, swap deal, Maddison, give them Nelson and Niles. Yes, for me. I'm sorry for the guys who like Niles and Nelson, but for me, I'd give them actually, because we really need this kind of players. We really need this kind of players at Arsenal, and Maddison would make such a difference at Arsenal that 100% I'd give him those kind of players. So for me, Maddison, yes. So that is the latest news on Maddison. I'll be back again later with another update, and I'm not as happy as this one, by the way. I've been in a good mood for this video, but the next video, I don't think I'll be in a good mood, because the next player we've been linked to, you might have already seen the links. I'll be back talking about him. I'm not sure you'd like it. So that's the latest on Maddison. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe, and I will definitely catch up with you guys later.